Hello and welcome back to the Wolf Rock YouTube channel. As you can see, the sun's out. It feels like this entire year, 2026, has been a rainstorm from start until now, but we are down in Salcombe and it feels like we've gone from awful to fantastic in the space of a day. I'm in two jumpers because I'm used to the weather we've been having, and already I want to take this jumper off. We have got a Brig Eagle 6.7 behind me. This is the demo boat on the Tetradock, and me and Sam just could not let a day like this pass. We're going to head out. I think it's really, really lumpy once we get out past the bar, but we're going to go have a little pootle around, and then we're going to head back up to the Wolf Rock, speak to Matt, have a look round the showroom, all getting prepped for an open day on the 4th of April. The season really is here, so now is the time to start thinking about it. But for now, me and Sam are going to get this boat off the dock and go and have some fun. So come with us. Right, so we've made it out, and although the wind's not too bad, we've obviously got quite a lot of residual swell. So just picking our way through some lumpy, bumpy bits, but it's, again, we've said this in previous videos, it just goes to show how good the Brig Eagle 6.7 is. You know, it really can handle a little bit of water. That squared off nose, doing exactly what it's designed to do there, just clearing the water as we're coming down some of these rollers. And although it's fun being out here, I think we're going to have to head back up, go grab ourselves some food, go see Matt. We've got obviously a few things going on in the showroom at the moment, but it is worth mentioning that if you want a demo, these boats are on the water, so you can book yourself a demo any time of year, but we are getting to that stage where you should start thinking about what boat you're going to be in for this season, and it might be that you want to come down and demo one of our fantastic boats. So best way to do that is to get in contact with the team, and they can make sure that there's a boat on the Tetradock for you. Before I drop down the face of that wave, just turning around here a bit, and you can come down and have a go on one of these fantastic boats. But as you can see, this is not flat, although on the camera you probably can't see quite how lumpy it is, but this 6.7 is absolutely doing the business. So we're going to push back over the bar. There's a few breakers around the Wolf Rock Buoy, but it's high tide at the moment, so although they look gnarly, they don't have the teeth that you might see on low tide. We're going to get back up the hill to the Wolf Rock, so come with us. So on the way back in, we saw this really impressive Princess 80-foot of boat going full guns on a sea trial. So cool seeing it coming in to Salcombe Harbour. Right, so we're off the water and we are heading back up to Churchstow to the Wolf Rock Boat Company. Now, for those of you that watch all the videos and have seen us on social media but haven't been down to the Wolf Rock, it's back up out of Salcombe, up the road probably 10 minutes or so, and you'll find yourself at Churchstow Industrial Estate, which is where the Wolf Rock are based. We've got a big showroom, loads of storage for boats, and the workshop for both rigging and also for engine servicing. So we're going to go grab Matt, grab ourselves a coffee, and go for a walk around. One thing I will say about today is an absolute joy having just been on the water. I can feel my hands, my ears are nice and warm. It is really, really nice. It does feel like we're at that cusp, that turning point, hopefully away from this horrendous weather. But it was brilliant to get out on the 6.7, and let's go catch up with Matt. Right, so here we are, we've made it up to Churchstow. We are in the showroom here, and I've found Matt. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Good to see you. We just wanted to give you a bit of a walk around. Obviously, we've been on the water. It's not really a day to get out, even though the sun is finally shining.
Blustery out there, yeah.
It is a little bit, but at least it feels like the spring is almost here, right?
It's coming. I mean, we've got boats coming out of storage now, end of March, boats being anti-fouled, ready to go on the water for the Easter weekend. If you haven't seen it already, on the Saturday the 4th of April will be our open day here at the Wolf Rock Boat Company at Churchstow, where you can see all of these boats on display in our 3 showrooms. Used boats also out the front, so if you can get the chance to pop down and fingers crossed the weather's good, but we've got all this indoor space for everyone to come inside and take a look.
Yeah, it's going to be a great kind of time to come and see the boats. Obviously a great time to make a decision, but between now and then, if you want to get on the water and demo a boat, as we've said in the video, there are boats on the water on the Tetra Dock, and if you throw the problem to Matt, he'll probably hate me for this, but if you need to trial anything else, I'm sure there is a way of getting a boat on the water for you to have a little go. So talk to us about what we've got in this part of the showroom. We'll go on a bit of a walk through and then maybe talk about some of those boats on the used boat board as well. But what have we got in here?
So with the doors down at the moment, it's a bit cold outside. This is our main entrance into our showrooms. So just up above me, which Adam would have shown through the video, is our sales office. All of our sales team are up there. And then down here is Eagle. So just behind Adam there is a Brig Eagle 8 T-top custom with that lovely mocha interior and Hypalon fabric impression tubes.
Yep, nice as well to see the sun pad in on this. Gives you a good idea of how big that space is at the front of the boat.
This is the joy of a showroom. People can come in, they can climb over it and just get that feel on different sizes of boats to see what's right for them and their family.
Absolutely.
Behind me, the next one down from the 8 is the Brig Eagle 6.7, showing the new T-top here on the 6.7. Also the really nice cross pattern diamond stitching in the seats. This one in a full black colourway. Again, here on display for people to jump on and take a look.
You got that wrap-round seating on the 6.7
new wrap-round seating
as well,
that we released a couple of years back now, but that is moving through the whole range, and also that diamond patterning is now all the way through the range, right down to the Eagle 4.
Yep.
So really cool to see, as you will see as we walk through. We've got an Eagle 5 here with some really nice military grey tubes, black interior, black gel. There, this one is waiting to go into rigging, so this is kind of straight out the box.
So that one is one of my favourite colourways. I think
cool, isn't
that
it?
is cool. That military grey is well worth having a look at.
Moving down from 5, we've got the 4. This one's just been built, coming to stock with the Suzuki 50 on the back. Again, really nice black colourway, Hypalon tubes, C-deck, teak-coloured flooring. Nice little...
It's a perfect harbour
perfect boat.
Yeah, nice for getting on and off the front.
A lot of visitor moorings now are up to 4.2 metres for free parking, so you don't need a mooring for these kind of boats.
Yep.
So definitely worth a look at.
So we've got the part exchange second-hand board on this side, which we'll come back to in a second.
Yeah.
Some good boats in stock, and then...
So moving through, again, this is a Brig. We've got an iron in here as well at the moment. So we've got some of these Falcon tenders kind of like I span around like this. So we've got a little Falcon 300 here, all the way up to our Adams leaning on a Falcon 500. We haven't seen these for a while. We've managed to get a few from Brig. We haven't got very many of them, so if you are interested, get in contact, because I'm sure as soon as the season starts, they will be gone.
Yeah, especially those 420s, obviously perfect size for Salcombe.
Again, for no mooring needed, free parking, not just in Salcombe, but most places you go to. Just behind you, quick one, that's one of our Galaxy Pilot 5s. That's the commercial range of boats we do. And then at the back here is the Navigator version from Brig, more adventure boat. This is a 20, so done in feet, sit down, stand up configuration, storage within the boat. This is a bit more go anywhere, fish, adventure, go places.
Yep.
Keep your eyes peeled, there may be another Navigator coming in a couple of months, which would be really cool to see. I'm sure we'll get Adam on that, doing some videos. But yeah, Garmin displays soon to have screens on where people can touch and play and see what electronics they like.
Yep.
And again, this really lovely Iron 647 in white here in the showroom with black upholstery, rigged with a 150 on the back. Again, this can have a sun deck configuration, sit down, stand up seats, table at the rear.
I just think this is such a cool boat, the 647. Yeah. And if you're in that market, in that 6.5 metre market, you get an awful lot of space on an iron, don't you?
Oh, massively.
All that beam. Obviously, you don't have tubes, so a bit more beam at the front, loads of space in the nose, but also to drive. These are just so much fun, aren't they?
I mean, if you've got a family wanting a higher interior, but still want that rib feel, this is where the iron kind of comes into its own.
Yeah.
A bit. It's still a go anywhere boat like a rib, but it's just a bit more. Yeah, you're in the boat, it's a bit more sporty.
Yeah.
Something a little bit different, but still gives a similar aspect between a rib and what the iron does.
I totally agree. And this is one that I would probably throw the problem to Matt at some point, is that you do have to get behind the helm position of one of these. And because it's short but beamy, it turns on a sixpence, doesn't it? It's a really, really nice hull.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be hard not to be smiling as
you're
blasting around.
And it's a cracking price, not to jump the gun on it. So if you're interested in a 6.5 metre boat.
Definitely, yeah, this is an ex-display boat. That's now come up for sale, so get in contact. there is a good deal on this one because we have new irons coming through. So yeah, well, you get the chance, get in contact, it's up for grabs.
Definitely. Well, thanks very much for giving us a bit of a wander around the showroom. I know obviously
yes,
we've got
we have
the Gala
showroom with Gala. Gala is again another rib brand we do, aluminium hull. Yeah, similar principle, but all the way through, kind of from tiller boats all the way up to big meterage boats as well. So a massive array of boats, used boats for sale. Again,
well, let's just have a look at that while we're here, because this is a chance to. It's not very often that we get you on the camera talking about used boats. Obviously, on the board at the moment, there are a few that I know have sold. That Cobalt, for example, I think is a fantastic boat that's now gone. But what have you got on here? What's the kind of pick?
Just a quick overview of Part X's. So starting at the top, we've got our Brig Navigator 26, which is actually an ex-demonstrator of ours, which is now up for grabs. Again, we've got a couple of used Eagle 8s on display, some Falcons, some irons that have come in. Again, we are the Wolf Rock Boat Company. We're also the importer of our brands. So we have dealers around the UK and Ireland. So some of these boats that you see here might also be with our dealers. So if there's something you think I can't see on the Wolf Rock website, still get in contact. Our dealers might have one back in. So we can pull, move stuff around to try and accommodate the correct boat.
Well, that's what you get, isn't it? There is always something in the network that might work for you, so it's worth getting in contact. I know we were speaking about this yesterday, but if people have got a Brig Eagle 6 or a 6.7 or an 8 and they're looking to sell that boat, get in contact?
Get in contact with us. We're not just after Part X boats. Again, we have an array of boats available, but if you're just looking to move away from your Brig or just take a break or thinking of something different, please still get in contact with us, whatever the age. We want used boats. There's still a massive market out there, and Brig and the other brands we sell is of interest to us, so please get in contact.
And you get the full Wolf Rock sales team obviously behind that boat, so it's well worth doing. They are a fantastic team. I wouldn't tell Matt that usually, but they do a fantastic job upstairs. So thank you very much for saying hello.
No worries.
Looking forward to hopefully doing a few more videos in the future. One to look out for is that Navigator 26, that's from the Edison Lighthouse video that we did on the channel. It's a fantastic boat, so if you are thinking about something in that sort of size range, have a look at that 26. Don't forget about that 647. Come here on the 4th of April for the open day. Get in contact with the team, or if you find yourself in Devon, come and say hello. We'll speak to you guys very, very soon.
Thanks, guys.